Hello, Wally, and welcome back to the Drifter. Fair warning, today we will be joined by the dishwasher in a bit, but we will have the time to get going on this adventure a little bit more before that happens. I don't know, I think there's something strange with the pixels over here, but maybe that's just what the renderer does. I don't know. Well, anyway. Speaking of which, I wonder why this lady thing is dressed up like Guybrush Threepwood. Wonder if that's intentional.
I asked around and it does seem there's something to what you're saying.
I knew it!
Just stories getting shared. Shadowy demons with glowing eyes that drag people off in the night. Malinji, they're calling them.
Interesting.
Nonsense is what it is. Typical tweaker shit. You want to publish that? Be my guest.
Well, fair point.
I tell her what Bill said about the pit, and reluctantly, what I'd seen in the rail car.
Thanks. This is great stuff.
Just keep my name out of it. Look, I answered your questions. Can I use that knife or what?
Yeah, all right.
She hands it to me warily. You can have it back if you like, but honestly, you're more likely to get stabbed with it than without.
I guess.
Look, you seem alright, kid. Go talk to Bill. Old guy out there. He loves a good yarn.
Oh, thanks. Hey, if you ever have a story, drop by the Herald and ask for me. We'll pay good money.
I cringe at what Bill will think as she bounces off to talk to him.
Okay, so, stab the washing machine, I guess?
Got it.
Hey! Hose get.
Hello?
Shouldn't there be people out here?
The keys are gone. My charger.
No! Get off me, you!
Oh, well...
Let me go!
The hell? What's going on?
Please!
Jesus, they look like SAS or something.
Where's Bill? I think I should maybe save the game here, just in case this is the kind of game that murders you all at random.
He's dragging the reporter to the boat. What do they want with her? Was she actually onto something? I think these are the guys that shot the old-timer up at the railway. Shadowy figures with burning eyes. The Malinji?
Well,
Shot from behind. Wait!
oh,
Sudden icy cold shocks me awake.
well,
Can't move. Can't feel. I see only blackness.
we're not gonna have 10 minutes to do this, are we?
I struggle, gasp in panic, and the blackness fills my lungs. Then I have no breath to scream. I try to fight it. Oh God, I try. But the ice in my lungs coils its way to my brain. And I know that I am dying. The cold blackness falls away, leaving only nothing. And I know, somehow, I am dead. But then, every neuron of my brain firing all at once, tearing apart, twisting out in all dimensions, then contracting, speed of light, back into nothing. Sudden icy cold shocks me awake. Same sensations, the same panic from minutes before. Only this time, I remember to hold my breath.
Okay, so is that the game telling us we have a kind of checkpoint to do over from? Checkpoint sort of system?
Need to think of something else.
Yeah, you do.
I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes.
Could let me do that first off.
I wrenched the sack from my face. My eyes sting as I blink through the water, trying to get my bearings. Oh, God.
I should bloody say so. That's gnarly. Okay, well, we have a stabbing implement, so let's use that on the rope tying our feet together, and hopefully that will get us out of here.
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. Hopeless, I return to sawing at my bonds. Black stars dance across my vision, but I keep at it, even as they expand, obliterating consciousness. Then primal impulse fills the vacuum, takes command of my lungs, forces them full of water. Again, I drown. Ah! Sudden icy cold shocks me awake.
Okay, well,
I managed to work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes.
let's do that and then do that.
Frantic, I feel.
Or not.
I wrenched the sack from my face.
And now we do this.
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Again, I try to breathe from the can, but I can't get to the air without a lungful of water.
Well, that sucks.
Hope black stars obliterating. Again, I drown. Once more, the light. We out back here.
Yeah.
Sudden
Okay.
icy cold. God.
So we can't properly dive. That's good-ish
I
to
managed to
know.
work the knife from my back pocket and awkwardly saw through the ropes.
So it's not like Sierra Games.
I wrenched the sack from my face.
The Sierra Games of old, that is. If you don't know, you don't know. That's fine.
I set to work on the rope, knife slipping in my hand. My vision starts to dim, my lungs filling with fire. I'm barely a quarter way through, and I'm not gonna make it. I grab the jerry can as it sinks past. Pushing the tube into the can, I suck the water from it and take a breath. I almost gag on the oily fumes, but I've bought myself a few more seconds.
Okay, well,
Shorter tubes.
a few more seconds
I return
is
to cutting with
hopefully
renewed
good enough.
strength. At last, the ropes give way. I kick to the surface, glimpse brutalist concrete rising from the chop, and swim towards it. Collapsed on the embankment, shivering in the bitter wind. I try to make sense of what's happened. I died. They killed me. But I am no longer dead.
Something tells me this game is not going to be very long. But that all depends on how long the chapters are, and of course how many of them. Well, wow. I have to say the voice acting goes a bit above and beyond. Might be one of the best voice acting I've heard in adventure games for quite some time. But to be fair, Return to Monkey Island was no slouch either. But the performance here, really good, really good. So we'll continue, of course.
Consciousness creeps slowly back, and with it, the freezing cold. My hands are numb, unresponsive lumps that wipe muck from my eyes. I look out at the dark water. Was all that really under there? As if in answer, I glimpse a spotlight through the sleet, flicking left, then right. Searching. Christ, it's cold. Gotta get out of the open, get warm.
Yeah. Let's go in there. Huh?
Hello? I peer into the dark, shivering violently.
What?
No one. Shivering's good though. I know that from my time working the trawler. Means I'm not hypothermic. Yet. But with my clothes wet, I'm bleeding heat fast.
Okay, well, that's certainly one way to look at it. And there's that.
Story here about this bucket butcher the cops are linking to a string of bodies. His face is hidden under a floppy bucket hat in the picture. Doesn't look like the soldiers I saw. Reckon they're barking up the wrong tree.
Yeah.
With unfeeling hands, I crumple pages into the can. I pause at the death notices. Idea. I search for Mum's name. Nah, paper's a week old, of course. Current one would have her notice, though. Funeral time and place. I'd see the old girl put in the ground, at least. Paper should be enough to get a fire started. Just needs a light.
Right, but where do we get that? Oh, wait. A knife and something that makes sparks, right?
The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers. The brick wobbles as I claw at it with numb fingers.
Okay, let's get back to that when our fingers are not numb anymore. Oh, wait. Maybe we can stab the thing.
I lever the brick out. Small cavity behind. Someone stashed a bottle of rum. Just the ticket. The booze should delay the shock a little. Though I'll freeze all the quicker if I don't get that fire lit. I take a violent slug, close my eyes, and wait for the warmth to spread outward from my gut.
Dad?
What are you doing here? Thoughts come slow, struggling to break through a frozen tundra. You're... Wait! I peer into the drain. Something's wedged in there. It's too dark to see. My hand's too numb to feel. Backing out, something tumbles down the pile of silt. A Zippo lighter. Hey, this was Bill's.
Okay, well, one problem at a time. Let's just use that ladder to light the fire.
Strike a spark. Sharp smell of flint, but no flame. The wick feels dry. At least the cold doesn't feel so bad now. I'm not even shivering anymore.
That's a problem.
A splash of alcohol stings my frost-nipped skin as I fill the lighter. I fumble the Zippo alight, try to hold the flame steady on the paper. Come on. It catches, starts to burn. I hunch over the flames, slowly thawing, the caustic sting of blood returning to frozen fingers. Time to get out of here.
Wow. Well, this game started in in uncertain terms. Just wow. I see Kip there. Or X-Ip. Well, let's go out here.
Over the edge of the underpass. I'm not getting out that way.
Or let's not. Right.
I crawl halfway into the hole. From the flame of the Zippo, I make out what looks like an old boot. Dousing the lighter, I grab, pull. The mud eases its grip with a slow schlock. All at once it comes free. I fall back under mud, dirty water and... Oh God, get it off! I roll the body off me and stare down at my old friend. Bill?
Well.
A look of angry shock frozen on his face. I'd never seen him angry. Even as a kid when he lectured me. Just another stupid runaway. I'll find them, Bill. Do to them what they did to you. To me. Oh, who am I kidding? Better than just disappear again.
Huh.
Bending to close his eyes, I see a card poking from the pocket of his blood-stained shirt. Angela Grace. I feel something else too. Not in the pocket, but stashed in the lining.
Okay, so we knife it. It's a porter card, right? Yeah.
I pierce the lining, rip it away. A cassette tape. Footsteps outside.
Ah, what have we here? Got it. Stop there. You led us on quite the chase.
Hello?
Bastards!
Drop that scrap of bling for me, boss. Come easy.
So you can dump me in the reservoir again. I duck behind the barrel.
Not gonna do you no good, boss.
Why are you doing all this?
Drop it now. Talk later.
Dad, in here.
Alec, wait! I'm coming!
I wouldn't try it.
I'm gonna have to do something like this.
And push it down into the bottle. hold the flame under the rag until it lights. I make a dive for the drain. Shots fired wildly through the smoke, kicking mud and blasting chips from the stone wall above. Then I'm through, stumbling through the mud and filth, lit only by the cold flame of the Zippo and the flashes of pursuing torches. This is crazy. I've got to get out of town.
You don't
No
say.
boxcars, so I need some cash. Rounding a corner, I slip up a manhole and out onto the sleeping city streets. This is the place. Grace said they pay for stories. The sleeping man looks almost built into the street, clothes and skin of grey concrete. If not for his shallow snoring, I'd take him for dead. Don't think I'll get much out of him. Empty. Warning issue mustn't be out yet.
This is far and away the most intense adventure game I've ever played in my life. Which is not saying very much. Hi.
Hi. She raises her eyes briefly from her book. I have a story to sell. Deadpan stare.
What?
Okay, well, it's hard to know where to start.
No, Dart. What are you telling me for?
Oh, a writer here, Angela Grace.
She might have bought you lunch for some unpublishable story about flying saucers, if she wasn't missing. It's been in all the papers the last few days.
Few days.
Right. So...
She nods toward the door.
Well, that's a problem. You know, it may be a bit early, but I'm thinking I should, well, I could consider, just, yeah. I don't know what I was going to say there, but we end the episode and let's, yeah, reconvene in the next video. Stay tuned.